Hey guys, as you have saw in recent videos, I got this Firelight BG8 pull station off of eBay for quite a decent price actually, and it came off a used New York building. It was not like in the previous video, like I said, the building was not being demolished. I just assumed that, but turns out most possible outcome is probably that the system was probably getting upgraded and these alarms were getting removed and stuff. Anyways, this is actually a first generation, unlike the second generation, which is currently made today, and nothing really changed in the design. It's still the same thing, but these are from the early 1990s or 80s. I'm assuming, not sure. I don't know much about this pull station, and the new ones I think currently being made today, and they're seen in some buildings, but I haven't really seen them in public. Going on with the pull station, as you see, it's in quite good condition for being over 30 years old. I'd say 30 or 40 years old. Has some scuffs and some dents, but overall good condition. No major scuffing or denting whatsoever, just like a couple scuffs right here. Anyways, as you see, I got it mounted on two wooden planks. We have to drill it because, as you see, by the way, it's deactivated right now. I will activate it later in the video. This, I don't know how to call it. I'm just going to call it a switch. There's like a large bump in the back, which is used to retract this thing. And there's like a spring inside. And pretty much we have to use two planks so we didn't have to drill a hole in the wall, because after all, we're just renting this house. Anyways, what else? Yeah, pretty much we just had to drill two holes, and the first hole was quite small, but we just used it for wiring, but then we drilled the second one for the switch. And we drilled through the side right here, and they come out of the side right here. So tuck this wire away so it doesn't come in contact with the... Actually, they're both the same. They're both negative, but I'm just doing it for safety purposes just in case. Manual. This is actually really well preserved. As you can see, it says accepted for use, City of New York, Department of Buildings. So this came from a New York apartment for sure. I think so. It's a BG8 right here, and there's like a small K over here. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah, I'm not sure about that. Let me know if you guys know anything about that. I'm assuming there's like another fire alarm company called Kitty, but probably has nothing to do with this pull station. Anyways, let's lock it up. That's it for the pull station. I'm gonna get on with the fire alarm, and we're gonna get on with the system test. So, moving on to the horn strobe. This is kind of unique, as you can see, because it has a green lens. It's a special notification appliance. It's used for various purposes. I'm not sure for what they use the green strobe for. Maybe ammonia leak, I'm not sure. Chemical leak. But the one I saw, there's this exact model in a store somewhere in Arrowhead Lake in California. I saw it, and this was used as a store theft. I think it was used as a store theft appliance. Like whenever something would go out unpaid, it just blare on the chime tone. And I've currently got it set to the code 3 chime tone, which is the exact tone that it was set to in the supermarket. So you can see I taped up the speaker because it was getting quite loud. You can see just scotch over it. Made it less loud by a little bit, but not that much. The candela is set to 30, so my eyes, I don't go blind. This is also set on, the back panel is also made of wood. Drilled it in and drilled the hole and put two pieces. Still enough to hold it. It's kind of like loose though. Anyways, this specific model is made by Potter. As you can see, it's not a Gentex. This looks very similar to a Gentex, but has a Potter logo. And I'm assuming Potter and Gentex made a division to use these alarms or something. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Potter still makes this today as a newer model, but based on my friend, he said this is quite rare because he hasn't seen any so far, besides the one I saw in the supermarket. So if you have any information about this alarm, and its rarity, I'd be really appreciated if you comment below and let me know what. For now, I'm going to consider this a rare alarm, but maybe in the later videos it'll be moved to common. Not sure if Potter makes this exact alarm, because I've seen some similar designs, but they weren't exactly like this. Forgot to mention the price. This was $50 plus shipping, which led to 60, and has lots of tones, which is a really, really good deal. Well, considering it has a green lens, you don't find too many alarms with green lenses, so I'd say this is uncommon or rare. Anyways, let's, did I mention the manufacturing date? January 28, 2016, by the way, this was made. This is kind of old, I don't know, 7 years old, and it still works amazingly. This is not a weatherproof device, this is an indoor device, so let's get on with the system test. Unusually, to power this fire alarm and pole station, I'm using this thing I bought from eBay after this refused to work, and turns out I just didn't plug it in all the way. So, I mean, still a good purchase. This goes all the way from 6 volts to 24 volts. So it's a really useful device for my railroad bell, so I can control the voltage and all that stuff. And pretty much, basically it's just like this, made by Shinit Power. AC, it's AC DC, so pretty much just turn it on. I usually just go up to like 13 volts. I don't really care that much. The more voltage, the louder it is. And these things typically run off 30 to 24 volts, and minimum voltage is like 9 volts, I'm assuming. Anyways, as you can see, it's currently not activated because, you know, I haven't pulled a pole station yet, and let's just do that right now. And that sets off the alarm. Set on code 3 chime, like I said. Pretty much that's just all it does for now. Here's the reset key. You can just disable the alarm by just pressing this switch right here. Just press it, just hold it, and then once it's released again, the alarm goes off. So, pretty much just put in the key. Oh, key's not cooperating, hang on. Oh, this is getting really annoying. There we go. Well, I put this little stopper over here, so whenever I pull it down with the key, it doesn't hit the wall and damage the the pole station and the key, or the wall. So, pretty much, I'm gonna set it to a different tone now, and I'm gonna pull the pole station again. So, now I'm gonna be changing the tone on the Potter CHS24GW. That's the exact model of the alarm. Take off the back cover over here. Pretty much you got these, not sure how many, 6 or 7 switches, probably 6. And you can just move these around, change the tone, all that. You know, just move them around. I'm just going to set it to random. I haven't memorized all of them yet, but this one right here, this actually adjusts the volume. So it's set on really loud right now, so I'm just going to turn this down because the other tones are louder than chime. So I'm not sure what this tone is, but hopefully it's not a continuous horn, because those are really, really ear-piercing. So, now we have it, and I'm going to turn on the power supply, as you can see. Set it to 12 volts, and let's pull the fire alarm. Oh, and it's, well, God, that is annoying. It's set on low frequency continuous right now. It's kind of ear-piercing. It's really high-pitched, but it's not that loud either, so it doesn't really bother me that much. Probably with you guys, it's probably different, but you can hear the audio kind of like me whenever the strobe flashes. I think it's because this thing's like, I'm not sure what this is. It's probably a neon tube. I'm not sure exactly. But it's really bright and actually takes some of the voltage out of the fire alarm, I guess, and the speaker kind of gets disrupted. This also happens with a lot of wheel lock alarms, which are like, not sure of the model yet, haven't memorized all the models. But pretty much, that's it. And I'm going to set it to one more tone before we end the video. So I've currently set it to another tone. I think it's not sure what it's called, but it's probably a code 3. So let's power it on. Well, that's the normal code 3 all Gentexes use, usually. It's kind of the typical horn they use for fire alarms, but this is not necessarily a fire alarm special application device. So, well, let's just pull it without the key. You can actually simply reset the pull station, but just like, or check in the fire alarm if it works or not, just do this for a quick second, and there you go, it works. So, just in case I forgot to mention anything, no, pretty much that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.